Welcome back to the Scissors Hospital Mansion, Bedside Manor.
I don't think we're in a hospital anymore.
Hospitals were different in 2002.
Oh, okay.
It's in Europe.
They had this guy.
I haven't seen, like, a single baby peeing on a guy to put him out. Like, put out a fire.
Like, ever?
Well, no, not at this hospital.
I mean, you're really missing out then.
It's time for the fourth book of entities.
I found a new entity!
Number
Walrus.
4, the
Otters!
Mothman.
Ah, shit, that was in the first one. I'm out.
Paul Bunyan. Watch out for this guy. He's crazy.
So this is very important information for the backstory of this game. Lord Burroughs marries into the Hamilton family, which is our family, and he learns about the entities and the ritual of engagement because the Hamiltons have always been rooters, and now he is trying to murder his daughter.
That doesn't sound good.
Except she died she died in a crash. And so he got depressed and then decided to take it out on everyone else.
He was like, I wanted to kill my daughter. Oh, man.
It's your fault I couldn't murder my daughter.
And then he was like, I'm gonna curse my children. So do you think, like, the Blobby Man is, like... He's, like, the blob from the end of the first Clock Tower game, and he kind of, like, got swole, but that's, like, the blob version of getting swole?
Right.
God,
That's why he's still into baby stuff, because he was a baby blob at the first one.
God, I wish I could be the kind of guy who would, like, vow to destroy the world as a terror ghost.
There's something in the book. Wow, great, more notes!
Hell yeah. Dick notes.
Found the Burroughs Castle. I have finally solved the mystery. Lord Darcy Burroughs had a daughter, Annabel, but also a son, William, from his first marriage. Although Burroughs himself was killed, William escaped and lived out the rest of his days in peace under the pseudonym Billy.
That's a folk musician
Billy
name.
Brown! He started a popular rap group.
Although I took the Hamilton name when I married Francesca.
The Two Life Crew.
Brown, a descendant of Billy Brown.
What a coincidence that I married into the Hamilton family, but also I descended from a murderer.
This guy is like so obsessed with the Hamilton bloodline that in the fucking 1950s or whatever, he changed his name to his wife's. He must have been bullied a lot by all the other lads around.
I just, like, imagine, like, this entire game is Alyssa doing her 23andMe.
So he talks about how A, N, and D work with the names of the family. That implies that his name is literally Dick and not Richard?
Is it futile, after all, to fight against...
It's something I didn't think about until just now, and I'm like, wait a fucking minute.
What do you want to name our son? Dick? I like it. Whoa!
Oh my
What's on the
God.
tally?
I hate this movie.
I love this movie.
They're like, Dennis, you're on candid camera.
Dennis is getting fucking punked.
Well, nothing to do about that.
Turn the camera around. I want to see this. Alyssa starts LPing this.
So it won't let you out of the room yet. Because what you have to do is investigate the screen. Oh, look, the perfect size for another crest that we found.
So, like, Dennis is part of this whole thing, isn't he? Because his name has a D in it.
Yeah, that's the confusion made here. It's not for Dick. So now, we can go through the door. That's all that did.
Oh, okay.
But also, you'll hear the sounds of swinging. Because
Gross.
the armor has come alive!
Oh, no.
Oh.
I thought it was the pendulum, and I had a pit in my stomach.
So this is kind of a weird puzzle. First of all, we have to jump into this Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I will just let you know that I appreciate what you did there.
I mean, I did too, that's why I laughed. But so, the puzzle here is that in this basement underneath, there are a bunch of doors we have to open in order to get to Dennis. And so we're gonna have to navigate around the armor that's now swinging and, trying to kill us with axes, and go down these Iron Maiden elevators in order to open the doors.
Okay. This feels really Luigi's Mansion. Ah, they're ruining the carpet.
I mean, it seems like there's It kind of needs to take a lot. I mean, they must have been chopping at this shit for quite a while. Barely a few scratches on it.
So yeah, this part also, like, unlike the other portions where, like, you have this buffer of the panic meter, as you'd expect, if you get hit with an axe, you immediately die.
Ah, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, we had a guy hit you with 2 axes at the same time, and you did not immediately die.
I guess you're right. Well, these axes, I don't know, they're like anti-rooter magic axes.
Right.
But if you have sigil stones, it'll still protect you. So, like, you do have, as long as you've been playing okay, you have a buffer for error.
Like, I think these guys are actually just, like, anarchist ghosts. They're trying to, like, tear down this building from the inside.
And that's how I learned that the sigil stones work.
Like, Alyssa does, like, a perfect parry on it.
Fucking faked out, motherfucker.
The timing on it's, like, really weird and, like, hard to tell, so, like, at some point I just ran, because I'm like, yeah, whatever. So, what happens now is you pull a lever on the wall, and it activates a timed platforming sequence. And by platforming, I mean you just have to run from one side to the other. But if you make any mistakes in this, basically, you have to redo this entire sequence.
Wow, looks like you did a perfect one so far.
Yeah, see, it worked out, but, like, there's very little room for error.
Well, you did get hung up on the door. I don't know.
So you're kind of expected to do it multiple times because you won't know where to run the first time, like the direction that it wants you to go. Anyways, here's this.
Aw, man, the pen wheels are such a nice touch.
Yeah, no, it's great. They're just, like, hurting this poor man.
Like, the thing is, the pendulum doesn't actually get any closer. I forgot to put in that part. Oh, Jesus
Oh my
Christ!
god!
Hell yeah! Got him.
Welcome, Alyssa. That was just a dress rehearsal.
I'm surprised he doesn't, like, wiggle around anymore.
Lights, camera.
Well, because it turns out,
It was the stuffed animal or something.
yeah, it's stuffed. There's the real one.
I feel like they should have had, like, motors installed into it.
Stop! Hey, I'll do anything! Anything!
You Scissorman, you want money, right?
This is going to be sliced and diced.
Or have a sister who can work at your hospital.
Forget about me!
Look, tell the blobby man I'm sorry for eating all of his pizza pockets.
Silence!
What's it going to be? Leave Dennis or donate your heart to us? The clock is ticking. Look at him! We need an answer!
Yes!
Well, I hate Dennis, but I love my heart. Oh, oh my god!
Oh
Yeah.
We really fucked this one up.
This is really gonna be trouble for these hostage negotiations. This is like the Iran situation all over again.
They send us a note that says, donate heart, yes, no, circle 1.
Oh, Book of Entities 5, aardvarks.
No, it's Book of Entities V, so it has all the V entities, like a...
like a Vardvark.
Right, or a butterfly.
Voth.
So, Ralph and Jemima were murderers under Lord Burroughs.
Valve and Vemima.
So this is like explaining why they're scissor man and woman.
Does it explain the scissors? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They like scissors. Oh, that's why they do this.
Huh.
So they were stoned to death, and then they were possessed by the same entity to become subordinates together. So they're like technically one subordinate in two bodies.
I like that these villagers from like the 1400s didn't know what clowns were, so they were like from Asia, I guess.
Also, we found ourselves in our grandfather's room again. Anyways, I get turned around in here for a bit trying to figure out what I needed to interact with, because like there's a lot of just like shit in here.
Lots of picture books. Grandpa never did learn how to read.
But as it turns out, what we have to do
Just straighten that stupid painting.
is we have to talk to this particular bookshelf of picture books.
Wait, I'm sorry, did you say you have to talk to it?
Yeah, you have to interact with it. Grampy is really strong and he can kill a wolf, just like he could kill me and take my art.
He could kill a wolf, aka my dad.
Turns out Grampy is a pumpkin. That's real unfortunate.
I'm gonna stay with him forever and ever, or he'll stay forever with me once he performs this weird ritual. Wow, you know, this would have been charming if we hadn't just learned a whole bunch of shit about our grandpa today.
Grandpa! Come on. Motherfucker.
Well, anyways, let's leave.
You do not want to see this guy's refrigerator. It's just nothing but crude drawings.
This is macaroni art of him.
You're not supposed to eat the macaroni, Grandpa.
See, the art his granddaughter does goes on the wall, and the art he does goes on the fridge.
He's like, I love my granddaughter Alyssa. She could beat up anyone. That's why I have to steal her art.
So we find ourselves back in Lord Burroughs' room. And we hear a familiar voice.
Grandpa!
That's right.
These David Lynch movies are too weird. But the 3D effects are amazing.
Lord Burroughs.
Sorry for making a mess on your floor.
Ancestor, hear me.
She gonna like clock him with the chair.
Pain and anger when you lost your beloved daughter Annabelle.
And how angry you were that you couldn't kill
My
her.
love for Alyssa led me to kill her father, Philip. Entity, was everything you're doing? Is it all because of you? Do you want me to resurrect Lord Burroughs after 400 years? To you
After 300 I can understand, but 400?
blood? Is that what you want? Do you truly want me to stab my dearest granddaughter in the chest? Well, that doesn't sound...
No,
Okay.
it's good, actually.
I will be with Alyssa.
Wow, this owns, ironically.
People say 9/11 is bad, but I say it's good.
and we will complete the ritual of engagement. Enter my body, and let our flesh be fused.
Oh my god!
I love Ghostbusters too.
That's right, Dick's about to get his dingle sucked by a ghost.
He's wearing just like the world's grossest Snuggie.
This is like the first like genuinely like weird and gross fucked up part of this.
Oh, and he died. Cool.
No, he melted through the floor. Like a real villain. Oh my god, he disappeared from the painting.
A horse!
That's right, we have to fuse with the horse now.
Now you know everything, Alyssa. The one who's after your heart is none other than your grandfather.
Oh, wait, I thought we knew that.
Lord Burrows.
Once we have you,
I'm getting real tired of this channel. When are they just gonna drop the New Year's ball?
entity will be born. Thanks to you, our ranks will swell and prosper.
Now, here, Alyssa, you wouldn't say.
I like how they only mic'd like one part of this set.
We call this dramatic irony, as they say, chop chop. That's how you know this game's smart.
It's an allusion to a book where they said chop chop.
So, thankfully, if you solved the puzzle correctly, the puzzle is still solved. So we don't have to do all that door bullshit again.
So, wait, how could you solve it incorrectly?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, what I mean is, it resets every time you fuck up, but it doesn't reset this time for some reason, even though you saw it reset. So you just don't have to do it again, as long as you don't mess this up again. You remember this? Wow. It's like it only happened, I don't know, 7 minutes ago?
Right, but now you have to shimmy along the side.
Well, you know,
That's
now
right.
it's harder because we're so discouraged that our grandpa was the true villain after all.
I can't believe it. I guess he was a real dick. Sorry, I'm trying to deal with tragedy in my own way. Oh, well, how nice to not leave Dennis there.
I wish the stuffed Dennis was still there.
That sort of lowers the stakes a little bit.
Like, Alyssa just, like, takes the stuffed Dennis home. Just like, it's basically, like, the real thing.
It's kind of nice, actually.
And that was the story of the first Rooter body pillow.
Oh no.
So, once again, we're faced with an important mission.
So, I
Murder.
think how the bow, like, how all the arrows get scattered around is they're just the ones that Alyssa shoots up in the air during these scenes.
Right? Welcome to the fight against Scissor Woman. And let me tell you, the music is wacky. So, she has a much smaller health bar than anyone we've previously seen, for good reason. I don't know if there's like a narrative justification for this or whatever. You can't auto-aim in this. Like in the other fights, if you start holding your bow, it like automatically clings to wherever they are at that point. In this one, you have to manual aim.
Well, Alyssa just doesn't want to look directly at Scissor Woman.
It's because she's so crazy and unpredictable, you don't know where she's gonna be next.
I guess so, yeah. The big thing is she keeps teleporting, and that's like her big attack, is she teleports around, and so you kind of have to, like, anticipate where she's coming from, or, more accurately, you have to guess where she's coming from. and be able to, like, get in pot shots like that.
Right.
But yeah, thankfully, she doesn't have that much HP, so it's not too bad. And during these sections, all you have to do is, like, hide in the corner farthest from her, and you won't get caught up in the whirlwind.
Alyssa's just like, I love Harley Quinn. I can't possibly hurt her.
Yeah, so here's, like, one lucky thing you can do. You can stand in the corner and miss a shot that you should have gotten really easily.
Can you not, like, move
Like, that's what-
left and right whenever you...
No.
Oh.
As soon as you've started holding the bow, you're stuck.
I'll kill you!
Which is also, like, a weakness of the auto-aim thing, because if they moved while they were coming at you, you wouldn't be able to readjust without shooting off a bow and letting it go. Also, you can't hit her during this, even if I didn't miss. But yeah, so that's this fight. It's a really weird thing to just throw you into without, like, telling you that this is what's going on.
Yeah, it's like, are my controls broken?
Yeah, and no, it turns out this game is just a bastard. I really love the music that they chose for this fight, though, right? Like,
It's pretty fitting, yeah.
yeah, like, you know, you're fighting against someone really, like, devilish, but also it's like they're cartoon characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck off. That should have counted. Sometimes the hit detection is really generous, and sometimes it's a real bastard, but you know?
You should be able to knock her into the pendulum.
Okay, yeah, that was bullshit. Especially because that one hit. What?
Yeah, that one hit, so fuck off. Fuck off, video game. About had it with you.
Okay,
anyways,
yeah,
we're already
that's
halfway through, so...
That's just arbitrary. What the fuck?
Yeah, but again, like, we're already, like, over halfway through with her health, so it's not like it's as tedious as if you had to fight, I don't know, like, Chopper with this.
Mm-hmm.
They like, clearly recognized this is a gimmick that we're gonna do and everyone's gonna hate it, so let's just make it shorter than you'd expect. Also, for, like, being Lord Burrow's, like, most favoritist murderers, she only has, like, 22 kills to her name, apparently.
They do it real well, though.
Well, you know, this was probably like after the Black Plague, so most of Europe was decimated.
How many people are even left, like, honestly?
Yeah, like 23.
So, like, the subordinates were, like, murderers in their life, and then they got possessed by other murderers? I'm confused.
Just like evil spirits.
Hurry up and get me off this thing!
Like, Lord Burroughs is an entity, but he is not a subordinate. He's just, like, a bad dude.
Right. It seems a little overkill, honestly. I, Ralph, will take revenge for my sister, Jemima.
You'll pay for it! I'll make mincemeat out of you!
And now, welcome to the fight against Scissor Man, the most infamous clock tower character of them all.
But now you play as Dennis and he has to shoot arrows. But his arms just keep wiggling around. He can't hold them still.
So, Scissor Man is a more traditional Clock Tower 3 fight, except that he is obnoxiously fast. Like, this is another one like Chopper where you have to wait for openings because otherwise his typical running speed will just catch up to you. Like, while you're trying to even get, like, a second power bow there.
Oh no.
So there's that move. He does that sometimes, and what you have to do is you have to get it to the point where it would make a chain, otherwise it doesn't block the attack. And also, he's, like, really good at dodging.
Right, he could take 2, maybe even 3 steps to the left. This guy's crazy.
It's a real son of a bitch.
Looks like he's holding his tummy. He's like, oh, I feel ooky right now.
He's got diarrhea.
I mean, all of this is very stressful.
Yeah.
So luckily, at least he still has the same thing, where once you get him in a chain, you've basically won.
Yeah, except that he has one more, like, long-range attack that he can do, which will show up in just a second. But yeah, for the most part, like, they end up struggling with the chains a lot, which means that there's a lot more time for you to just, like, do this. Yeah, he has one that doesn't have a charge up, and it's this, and that one, like, follows you a lot more than you might expect, so you have to be careful about that one. And see, like, it gave him just enough time to break out, but I'm one step ahead of this motherfucker. See, this is the power of the auto-aim.
Wow, pro gamer skills.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me go!
They probably should have tried attacking you at the same time.
Let me go!
Yeah.
Just let him go, Chirps. He sounds regretful of all the things he's done.
Yeah, probably.
He's like, I'm sorry.
I'll let him go. To hell.
Alyssa should have said that. That would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Write these down for Clock Tower 4.
Well, I am the spec script writer for it.
Just like, ouch.
He just throws a tantrum. Wow, what a sore loser.
I'm the winner. Now to take revenge for my sister. Alyssa!
I love that they explode into confetti. Oh my god, look how happy they are in the afterlife.
Aww.
Being dead rules, actually. We're super happy.
There's so many ghosts to murder here.
I'm glad Ralph and Jemima found peace in death.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you.
No, thank you. It was you who saved me.
Your terrible, horrible body finally did something right.
Something special.
Fucking Dennis, you motherfucker.
You destroyed all the subordinates. You think you're so clever.
Oh, you think you're cool, huh? Well, I'm cooler.
You want to save your mother.
I've got a podcast.
You have yet to best me on the leaderboards, Alyssa.
The real identity of the dark.
Face me a Doritos crash course, and then we can talk.
Stay here.
Wait, Alyssa! Don't treat me like a girl. I'm the man.
Oh my god, Dennis.
But you're not.
Dennis?
I am.
Hey, don't leave me, Alyssa.
What does that even mean?